Hello guys, Michaela here, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another speed build. Today we are continuing my Not So Berry Houses series. I know I said in my last video, which was the first generation mint home, that I'm not really enjoying it like that much, and I'm not probably going to continue with it, but I was very much inspired by a picture on Pinterest which inspired this particular build, and I don't know, I found inspiration again, and I had so much fun with this one, so I was really happy to do it. I mean, yeah, so I guess I'm going to continue with it then. I got a lot of love in the first one as well, so that was also one of the factors that contributed to the fact that I decided to continue with the series, despite saying that I won't, because yeah, no, I like videos that do well, and yeah, it's that's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Anyway, so we are building in Myshuno because this generation is all about politics. I believe that the matriarch, is it called? So it's the Rose generation, it's the second generation, and they are very snobby and hot-headed, and they also have the romantic trait, so they want to be a serial, or they should be a serial romantic, so they should have a lot of partners, and they want to be a politician. So I thought that Myshuno is perfect for that, because, you know, a politician really has a lot to achieve here, because it's a big city, a lot of people, so I felt like it was appropriate to build the house in Myshuno. Now, I will build on, I believe, 30 by 30, which is quite a big lot, considering I wanted to build a tiny home. So I did keep it under 100 tiles, I think it's 93 or something like that. So I also placed a shell next to it, which is like an empty shell from Eco Lifestyle, and I also placed a lot of things around it, kind of that fit within Myshuno, as like food stalls and like cars and decorations. I wanted to fill the lot. I didn't want it to feel very empty, but yeah, I wanted to build here because as I said, I wanted to build in Myshuno, but I wanted a house, not an apartment, so that's why I decided to go with this particular lot. Before I move on any further, the house comes in at 340 simoleons, and it's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. You can fit 2 sims in here if you want to. If you wanted to kind of continue with the challenge and have kids here, you could section off the upstairs to fit a child there if you wanted to, because there is space for that. I just didn't want to do it straight away, so I used the space for like an office and like a skill building area sort of thing. So yeah, I really had a lot of fun. I tried to go with like a modern industrial sort of look here, a lot of brick, a lot of graffiti and fun stuff, and I really love how it turned out. I am so excited to show you because, I don't know, I'm just in love with the house. It's definitely not a color scheme or a style that I would go for very often, because the color scheme is very dark. There is obviously a lot of red, and I hate red, but I don't know, it just looks really cool, and I really like it. Because I needed to keep the tile number down, I had to kind of cheat a little bit with the roofing, so I hope it's okay. I used the first roof for I placed flowers here, or flowers and bushes, because I felt like it was a really nice touch considering you're in the middle of city, but I wanted the person to really like plants, so there's a lot of plants everywhere because I always place a lot of plants. And the upstairs is where 2 solar panels are, which I thought was a really nice touch as well. I also used this decoration from Eco Lifestyle as like a cover for the backyard patio area, and I absolutely love how that turned out. I wish the metal construction was a bit darker, because it kind of doesn't fit with the house itself as much, but I really wanted to kind of cover it up, and this was perfect because it had red. Yeah, so I always try to make the houses look usable, so they are not like full on red, like everything red. So I always kind of try and choose other colors to pair the most prominent color for the generation with. Here I went for like dark brown and black with hints of blue here and there, because there was one piece of furniture, which I believe was the couch from high school years, that I'm going to later on use in the living room, which had like a dark blue throw on it. So I kind of introduced that color into it as well, because I thought it was like a cool idea. So the red is like the most prominent accent color, but it's not like full on red, because I just don't want my houses for the challenge to be that way. I don't want them to be like too much when it comes to the color. So that's why I tried to kind of break it up by other colors and kind of create a color scheme that complements with the color of the generation. Anyway, I also used these garage doors from City Living because I thought it was absolutely perfect for like the type of sim that I was going for. You know, since they're snobby, they really have a very specific style, and they want, you know, the best things in their house. So that really felt like something really cool, like a nice detail that kind of elevated the design. So as you can see, the garage doors on the outside and inside don't necessarily match when it comes to the position, but I really wanted to have a little bit of a gap between the bathroom and the garage door, so that's why I moved it on the inside a little bit to make it fit. I'm using a lot of items from the industrial loft kit, which I absolutely love. I don't use it that often. I use the couch a lot, but the other items are not as versatile as others. But I went all in here, and I absolutely love the result. I don't know, as I said, I am not a big fan of red. I don't like red. It's the color I really cannot do like anywhere on clothes, anywhere, but I love it here so much. It's just, I don't know, yeah, I can't explain it, I just love it. The living room, I used a rug from the same kit that I spoke about, and I also used this like mural thing from Werewolves, which I thought again was perfect, because I felt like she or they, I don't know, you can have a male protagonist for your challenge, so I thought that they are really like very, not radical, but they have like different ideas than the people that already are in charge here, and I thought it was like perfect to add like these sort of things like graffiti and murals, because it felt really, it felt like it really supported the vision I had. I also placed the cabinet, I think, from a base game. I really love these cabinets and counters from base game, but they're not very versatile because, you know, they are very industrial looking, but I really love the way they looked here, especially with like the brown that matched the brown that I was going for, and I really like the way that turned out. I also used the light from the Decor to the Max kit with a light from Dream Home Decorator, because I felt like it was a really nice touch to have like both of them here as well. Speaking of something, I don't know, I'm sorry, got lost a little. I wanted to talk about my exam. So for those of you who follow me for a longer time and you've seen my previous video, I spoke about my final exam, which was almost 2 weeks ago now that you're watching it, but I had a lot of videos pre-recorded because I was studying and we were away for vacation, so it was, yeah, I had a lot of things pre-recorded, and I can happily say that I finished my bachelor degree, and I'm so happy about that. I was so stressed about the exam, but I got super lucky yet again. I got exactly the questions that I wanted, and I finished my bachelor degree, so that's really exciting. So now I have a break till the end of September, and then I'll start and then I'm starting a master's program in October, which is the same two like subjects that I have now, which was geography and English, but I'm going to study it for education, so I could be a teacher in the future. It's exciting. I also had some like offers to already get a job in like in school, but unfortunately, because I'll probably have classes every single day, I'm not going to be able to teach, not even part-time, which sucks a little because I wanted to start working already, but I think it's yeah, it's not meant to be for now, which sucks because I wanted to kind of get experience already, but I mean, I'll have to wait. Maybe I'll be able to do in my second year, or I'll just wait when I graduate, because I can still like tutor online, which I used to do last year. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do that at least when I am home, not in school. Anyway, so now we moved on to this like sort of understairs area, which I absolutely love. It has to be my favorite part of the build. I created sort of like a bookcase, closet kind of thing with a mirror from high school years, and I love it. It's so good. It looks so freaking nice, and the screenshots that I made with it, oh, I was absolutely ecstatic when I finished it. I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. So yeah. I also want to talk about something, but I already forgot what it was. And never mind, I'm going to try and remember what I wanted to say. Now we're using, I believe, a dresser from base game here, with like lots of clutter, and we're just kind of finishing off the entrance, and now we're moving on to the bathroom. I used the tile on the floor from the Decor to the Max kit, which is the same one that I used in my mint home, because I wanted to kind of introduce the red color into the bathroom, but not in a way that would be too much, even though I feel like this might be a little too much, but I just like the way it looks. And yeah, the bathroom is very dark, but I like it. I like the way it looks. Anyway, so now we're moving on to the upstairs. I'm just adding like a bunch of pictures and frames here, which I thought was like a really nice like gallery wall idea. And I really like that, the way it turned out. It really looks like nice. It kind of blends in together nicely. And yeah, I love doing these like gallery walls in my builds because they look really nice, and they kind of bring the downstairs to the upstairs, especially in this case, and I love it. So now we're working on this like office area. I again used a table from the base game, which is kind of in the industrial style, and now I'm just coloring up the table. And I also used the chair from high school years, which again had the perfect like burgundy red swatch that is also on the curtains that I used from the same pack. I used quite a bit of things from the high school years pack, and I'm really excited about it. I love the pack, I love the items, and I'm having so much fun playing with them. They're really cool, and I will probably use them a lot in the future. So if you don't have it, I'm sorry, but I just love it. I can't help it. We also got the new kit. Oh no, we're getting the new kit. Oh no, we are getting the new kit next week, which is the desert lux kit. And I'm really excited about that one. So I'm definitely gonna try and put something out with that one. And we're just adding like finishing touches on the house. I'm just adding some like skill building items, like a painting station. I forgot. Easel, and some like workout equipment as well, because I thought that maybe they really want to look good, to have like a lot of partners, and you know. And yeah, that's almost everything for today's speed build. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to download this build, you can get it on the gallery. My ID is michaelasimsyt, or you can get the tray files in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!